is Betsy. It is a Wednesday. I'm here to see you. I look crazy right now. Okay, I'm going to be honest, guys. It's really late. It's not Wednesday, of course, but it's Wednesday for you when you'll be seeing this. It's really late at night. I'm really tired. I look crazy. So instead of me doing a video where you see my face because I look crazy right now, I'm doing a different type of video where I get to show you how to make this nail design. I hope you guys like it. Okay, guys, I am here ready to start my tutorial. Now, as I told you, I'm going to be showing you my absolute favorite nail tutorial. So first, I'm going to start out with this OPI natural base coat. So I'm first going to start applying this to my fingers. Don't tell me how crazy my fingers look. I already know. I like to paint them a lot to kind of take away from the fact that they do look a little crazy. Okay, so here are my nails. And we'll apply this lovely base coat. It's nice and natural, so it gives like the pinkish look. You always want to start with a base coat because it helps like take away from the imperfections that you might have in your nails, like if you have any dents or anything. It also protects your nails from like the paint that you use, because like I know, like me, I use a lot of blacks, which you'll see in this video because I'm going to be using some black in this video to recreate this nail art, and that will stain your fingernails. Like, I'm just letting you know right now, it will absolutely stain your fingernails. So this is how they look with the base coat on. It's nice, it's natural, it's beautiful. So we're gonna let that dry, and then I'll be right back to show you the next step. Okay, now that I have my lovely fingers done and they're dry, I am ready to put on the next coat. I'm going to start with a black. This is a China glaze. It is a special limited edition one that was with the like My Little Pony collection. They did a whole little My Little Pony collection, which was really awesome. It was my favorite stuff in the world. I have a lot of My Little Pony collection stuff because I thought they were so cute. But it's a regular black, but it has kind of like glitter in it, so it makes it way cute. So I actually use this in place of a regular black a lot, but if you want to, you can just use a normal black. So I'm going to paint this on all of my nails except the one that I'm using as my accent. Now, I suggest that when you do your nails, you do 2 coats of color because that helps, 1, protect it from chipping as much, and 2, it makes it very vibrant. Okay, so we're gonna let this dry. Okay guys, I am back and I'm ready for the next step. Okay, so I have already put 2 coats of the black nail polish on, so make sure that you remember to put 2 coats on because it helps it from chipping and it helps make the color seem more even and vibrant. If there weren't 2 coats on, it wouldn't be as even. So make sure that you do that. Next step on this tutorial, I always like to set the color with a top coat. So this is the top coat that I use. It is LA Colors Rapid Dry. It's not that great of a brand, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not a huge LA Colors fan. It's kind of a like cheaper brand, but top coat works okay. I use a top coat and not a base coat because the reason for that is the base coat dries not as smooth per se. Like a top coat gives you more of a glimmer and a shine, whereas a base coat won't do that. A base coat is mainly just to kind of look more like your natural nail, and it gives it a little bit of a shine, but it doesn't give you as much of a shine as a top coat does. Okay, so you're gonna take the top coat and you're gonna set the nail color. Okay, so this is what it looks like with the top coat. See how it's like shiny now? Look at the first nail. The first nail isn't as shiny as the second nail is. So now you want to let that dry, then we'll be back for the next step. Now, next, after you put on your top coat and you let it dry, you want to get out a dotting tool or something that you can make dots with. So you want to get out a few different colors, and I'm going to start with my pink. Now, this is the pink that I'm using for this. It is very bright. It is called She's a Maniac, and it is also part of the My Little Pony collection for China Glaze, which I already told you is one of my favorite collections. So you want to take the nail polish and you want to take the dotting tool and you want to get a little bit onto the dotting tool, just a little dot of it. Then you want to make a little dot right here at the bottom. And then you're going to do that on all of your nails except for the accent nail. Okay, so now you have a little pink dot on all of your nails. Now you want to take a cotton swab and clean off your dotting tool. Next, you want to take a purple. The purple that I'm using is Salon Perfect. It is part of their Neon Pop collection. It is called Mood Ring. I have a few different purples, but this is my favorite for this specific nail design. But you can use any purple that you find to be fitting. I like more of a neon look for this nail design, so that's why I'm using these brighter colors. So then you want to take that and just put a little dot right above where you put the pink. You gotta make sure you have enough on the dotting tool though to actually make a dot. You do that on every nail except for the accent. So next you want to clean off your dotting tool. And then we are going to switch to a blue color. Now blue is again one that I have several different colors of, but the favorite one that I like to use for this is my Do You See What I See by OPI. This is one of my favorite ones that I have. It's very nice and vibrant. I have a few other different blues, but again, this one is the one I like to use for this specific nail design. And then you want to take your dotting tool again, and you just simply want to make dots right above where you made dots before on your nails. So there we go. So this is what you have right now. And then you want to take your green. Again, I would try to do like a neon green. And then you want to repeat the same step that you've repeated with all of these other colors. This green that I'm using is LA Colors. I think it might be called Energy. I'm not for sure. But I like this color. It's very bright. I don't use it for many things because there's not a whole lot of things that you need a green for, but I like it for this, of course. So that's what that looks like. And then you want to repeat this step again. Clean off your dotting tool. And then you want to switch to a yellow. This one is Sally Hansen HD. It's called Light. This is a very old color that I have. I've had this one for a very long time. And you want to again repeat the same step that we've done this whole time with making the dot. This is going to be the last dot you make, so make sure it's around like the tip of your area that you're working on. This one is a little bit like less pigmented than some of the other colors that I've been using, so I have to kind of give it a little extra. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Then you want to go ahead and let that dry, and then after you let this dry, put a top coat over it. And all of these fingers are now done. Ta-da! Now that your nails are all dry, the next step is to work on the accent nail. Now, we are going to take the yellow nail polish and we're going to do a nice base coat of just yellow. You don't have to do two if you don't want to for this time. I'm just kind of giving it a nice little yellow color. And then we're gonna let that dry. Okay, after your nails look awesomely like this, the next thing you want to do is take your accent nail and you want to put some liquid latex around it. This is Cuticle Nails liquid latex. Well, it calls it manicure masking fluid, but all it is liquid latex. My brush is a little messed up. I got this from Pretty Cheap Store. It doesn't really matter like what kind of liquid latex you use as long as it's a liquid latex. You can get them at, I think, like any type of beauty store. You can get them at Ulta, places like that. If it sells nail stuff, it should sell liquid latex. The liquid latex you want to put around your nail. This is going to protect you from getting too messy with the next step. So you're just going to paint this around your nail. Try to get it as well as you can, but it doesn't have to be perfect. It's not going to be perfect. You can always fix it a little bit with a Q-tip once you're done. Try really hard though not to get it on the nail, because that's going to screw you up a little bit. Okay, and then after you surround it with liquid latex, you wait for it to dry. Okay, after your liquid latex is done, what you want to do is you want to take a nail sponge. Well, this is actually a makeup sponge, but I use them for nails. And you want to take your green, your yellow, and your black. You want to take all of these and just kind of make a line, starting with the yellow. Make it kind of thick. Give it like a little bit of extra paint on it. Then the green. And you want to work fast so it doesn't dry. And then the black. Try to open these before you do this. And then you want to take your nail polish sponge that you just took and just kind of dab, dab, dab it at an angle. Dab, 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 dab. Okay, now it looks a little messy. So you might want to take your green and just give a little swipe up to make it a little bit more clear, and then take your black and give it a little swipe up to make it a little bit more clear, and then just take your nail sponge and just kind of dab it just slightly, kind of blend the colors a little bit. This green is not sticking very well, probably because it's not a very good brand. So I'm gonna take it and I'm just gonna make a little swipe, and that'll work just fine. Do that with the yellow too to make it come in a little bit more. So then after you do that, you just want to take your liquid latex off before your nail polish starts to dry. And you just want to peel off the liquid latex. And it leaves your accent nail looking like that. So now you want to let this dry. Now that your nails are dry, you want to take your blue nail polish that you used before and your dotting tool. And you want to get some polish onto your dotting tool, like so. And then we're going to make dots going up the way the line goes. It doesn't have to look perfect. The good thing about this nail tutorial is even if it doesn't look perfect, it usually still looks pretty good enough to impress people. That's actually why it's one of my favorites. There, so you have the dots going up that way. You can kind of see. Now you want to clean off your little dotting tool. And you want to get your purple that you used before. And you want to do the same thing under it. And then just make little dots. Going up. Then you want to clean off your dotting tool, and then you want to take the pink and do the same. There. Now it looks like that. You can kind of see it. Now you want to clean off your dotting tool, and you want to take your black nail polish, get some on there, and then you just want to make a bunch of black dots going the same way but on this other side of the nail. You want to do this all the way up your nail. Then all you have to do is make a tiny little line with the black, connecting the first dot to the area that it goes into. And then make those first dots a little bit bigger. And that is your nail design. Now all you have to do is put a nice shiny top coat on top of that to seal it in, and you are done. This is how you make my favorite nail design. Hey again, buds! I'm so glad that you watched my video. I'm glad, and please post pictures if you end up making this nail design and show me how it went, because it's my absolute favorite. Like, I love doing it. It looks so cute and it's so Betsy-ish, and it looks like so just like cute, and it's so easy to do. It's just really awesome. So please tell me how it worked out for you. Tell me some of your guys' favorite nail designs and see if I can recreate them. That'll be a cool video idea. And make sure you remember to like, subscribe, comment, and click the little bell icon so you can get notifications whenever me and Dee post videos. Because you know what? We want to make sure that you get updates on when we're posting. Bye, buds. Love you.